for Rainbow Loom. Today I'll be showing you how to make the confetti crisscross bracelet. This is an advanced level design. To make this bracelet you will need 28 A colored bands, 22 B colored bands, 6 C colored bands, 5 D colored bands, and a C-clip. It's a good idea to have your supplies ready before you begin, so pause the video here until you're ready to follow along. Now, let's get started. Place your loom so that the red arrow is pointing away from you. Start by placing 13 A-colored bands along the left side of the loom. We'll start from the center pin. Place your first band from the first out to the left. Place your next band directly above that one, and then continue placing the bands along the left side of the loom, one over the other, until you reach the end of the loom. We'll fast forward from here. Then stop from the second to the last pin and place your last band into the center. Then return to the beginning of the loom. And now you'll place your bands along the right side of the loom. You'll start from the center pin. Place an A-colored band from the center out to the right. And then again, place one band over the other in a single chain. Up the side of the loom. We'll fast forward from here until we reach the end of the loom. And again, we stop at the second to the last pin and place the last band into the center. On this last pin, we'll place an A-colored cap band. Place 2 fingers through each side, twist into a figure 8, turn back upon itself, and place it on that last pin. Now we'll return to the beginning of the loom. Next, place 11 B-colored bands along the left side of the loom. We'll place each band around 2 outside and 1 in the center to form a triangle. The next band will start from the top of that one, stretch across 2 bands on the outside, 1 in the center to form another triangle. We'll continue forming these triangles up the left side of the loom. We'll fast forward from here until we reach the end of the loom. And there we finished placing the triangles on the left side. Let's just quickly push those down. And then we'll place the triangles on the right side of the loom. Again, they're stretched from the 2 outside pins, the 1 in the center, to form a triangle. And you'll place those overlapping all the way up the right side of the loom. We'll fast forward from here till we reach the end of the loom. And there we've finished placing our triangle bands. Now we'll place 11 double cap bands along the center row of the loom where each triangle intersects. I'll show you how to do this. We'll start with a C-colored band. I'll show you how to use the end of a lip balm to make a double cap band. You place your band around the lip balm, twist into the figure 8, twist it around, that's 2, 3, and then 4. And then you've got your band on the lip balm. You can place that on the end of your pin where the triangles intersect, and then you slide that down onto the top of the pin. Now for the next one, I'll show you a different way to make a double cap band. You can place the band around the pin, pull it out to the side, twist, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. It's kind of like you're twisting a band around a ponytail when you do it that way. Again, we'll show you that way. We'll switch back to the C-colored band. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's making the double cap band. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll continue placing these double cap bands up the center row of the loom. We'll fast forward from here. And there we finished placing our double cap bands. Now we're ready to start looping the bands. Turn your loom around so that the red arrow is pointing toward you. First, we'll loop each of the triangles on the left side. With your hook, pull back the double cap band, reach in and grab the first, that should be the top band, and you'll pull that out over the 2 pins on the triangle to the left. Then you move to the next one, pull back the double cap band, grab the triangle band and pull it out to the outside 2 pins. We'll do that again. Grab it, you pull it out and stretch it around the 2 outside pins. We'll fast forward from here until we reach the end of the loom. There, we finished looping the left side. Now we'll go back to the beginning of the loom and we'll loop the triangles that are on the right side. Pull back the double cap band, grab that band with your hook, pull out and place it around the 2 outside pins. We'll move to the next one, grab it, and again you place it around the 2 outside pins. We'll continue doing this until we reach the end of the loom. I'll fast forward from here. And there we've looped the last triangle. Now we're ready to loop the perimeter bands. So we go back to the beginning of the loom. We pull back the cap band. We'll be looping this band out to the left, so you grab the top band, pull that out to the left. Then we'll start looping the bands along the left side of the loom. We'll be looping the bottom black band. So pull all bands above that back, grab that, and loop it forward. Then again, it might be easier if you separate the bottom black band from all the others as you loop. So then you can just pull back the bands and grab the bottom one and pull it forward. We continue doing this up the left side of the loom. I'll fast forward from here until we reach the end. And then from here we pull the band into the center And then we return to the beginning of the loom and we'll loop the right side. We'll fast forward from here until we reach the end of the loom. And then this last one gets pulled to the center, and we've completed looping all of our bands. Now that we've finished looping the bands, we're ready to finish the bracelet. Pull all the bands on this last pin up to the top. Slide your hook down through that last channel and tilt your hook out to the side. Place an A colored band on the end of your hook. Pull back. Pull your hook up through the channel, place both ends of the band on your hook and then move it to the thickest part. With your fingers, pull the bands from the pins on the loom. The double cap bands are a little bit tougher to pull off, so you may need to use your fingers to pull those up. Those are on there a little bit tighter. So we continue to pull those up. There we go. And there we've removed it from the loom. If made on one loom, this bracelet will need to be extended to fit your wrist comfortably. Place your loom so that the red arrow is pointing away from you. To extend the bracelet, you must first decide how many bands you'll need to use for your extension. For smaller wrists, you may only need 3 or 4 bands. For larger wrists, you may need 6 or more. You place those bands along the side of the loom, and once you've placed the number you need, you'll place the cap band from the bracelet on this last pin. You locate the cap band on the bracelet and you stretch it from the last pin to the one behind it. Then you loop your extension. Once you loop this last band, you'll pull that to the center pin right here, and there you can attach your C-clip. You grab your C-clip with the open side facing forward and place it over those bands. Once it's on there securely, you can pull your extension from the loom. On the other end, pull your hook away, slide your fingers into that band, and that's where you attach the other end of your C-clip. Move the bands to one side and snap that over. And there you have your finished confetti crisscross bracelet.